Welcome, lovely people. This is Christ Without Borders. If this is the first time you are watching any of our videos, please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified of any new video that the Lord releases to us or any word He releases to us. Now, I am called as a watchman on the wall, and then you can find that in Ezekiel 33 verse 7, to warn God's people. Whatever He shows me, I'm supposed to reveal it and to warn His people, to get them prepared. And God does this to save His people, to get them prepared so that they are not caught in the middle, they are not caught in the crossfire. We can also read Isaiah chapter 21 verse 6, and then he says, whatever I show him, he's supposed to show you. He's supposed to tell his people, the lost people, the lost children. And the Lord has been showing me some visions, some dreams, but I was waiting for Him to prompt me as to when to come out and come public with some of these things. And He just came through. So I'm going to share one, and I'm going to continue this video with the other ones that he has showed me, and then I'm supposed to share to help His people, prepare His people, get them ready for what's ahead. There's a lot ahead in this year, and even the year ahead of us. It's a time in the season still of preparation. He wants to prepare His people. He wants His church to be prepared for what is coming. Coronavirus, God let it come to pass. God allowed it so that we will have a dress rehearsal of what really the enemy has planned. And so I am just doing my part and coming public with some of these things. Share with your friends, share with your family, share with any person you think has to know, because some of these dreams and visions, they are not timelines. So we never know when it's going to happen. We never know when they are going to take place. So as a watchman, and as standing on the wall, and by the grace of God and by His Spirit, I have been able to receive some of these warnings and promptings. It's not in my place to keep this to myself. I have to release it to help somebody, to help you prepare, to get you closer to Jesus for what is coming ahead of time. So yes, so this dream I'm about to release is about Israel. It's about the Holy Land, and this one He showed me around the 10th October, but I was waiting for Him to prompt me as to when to come public with it, and He just gave me the green light, and so that's why I'm coming public with this, and I'm going to follow up with all the other ones that He has been showing me and wants me to come public with them. The ones He wants me to keep private, I keep private. Now, just before I saw this vision, I was in prayer the whole night. It was an intensive warfare. If you have a prophetic calling, and sometimes when God wants to reveal deep things to you, there's always a battle, there's always warfare by the enemy to make sure you are not able to see what He's planned, what He has prepared, what He has strategized, and all of that. But I thank God that by the help of Spirit, I was able to prevail and to see this. Now, the first thing the Lord told me was, what He said was, the Strait of Hormuz. This is the first word He said, the Strait of Hormuz. Now the next thing He said was, there are a group of people, terrorists, waiting for a sign to start mass chaos in the Holy Land, the land of Israel. He gave me a name, Mujahideen. That's the name He gave me, Mujahideen. Now I saw the land of Israel. He took me to the land of Israel, and then He showed me where these people are going to pass through and enter into the Holy Land. and it's around a place called Ros Hanaika. Now, Ros Hanaika is spelled with R-O-S space H-A-N-I-K-R-A. Ros Hanikra. Let me say it. I'm not Jewish. I'm just doing my best. Now, Ros Hanikra is by the sea. It's by the sea on your left. And Ros Hanikra is very close to the UN 2000 blue line that separates the land of Israel from the land of Lebanon. And what the Spirit of the Lord said is, the waters around that side, Ros Hanikra, the waters around that side is going to recede, thereby creating a path for the enemy to come through into the land of Israel to cause it was serious, to cause mass chaos. Now, when I was looking on the land, I realized that the land which was left after the waters had receded was enough for even vehicles to pass through and to enter into the land of Israel. And so this is what he showed me about the land of Israel, and share it, friends, relatives. You have somebody in Israel, you are connected to the Israel security apparatus, share it with them. Ros Hanikra. This group is called Mujahideen. They have been ready for a very long time. They are waiting for a sign. They are waiting for a sign. And the next thing, the waters on the left side, Ros Hanikra, the waters on the left side, just on the line, that line, the UN 2000 line between Israel and Lebanon, the waters there receded. The land mass that was big enough to even allow vehicles to come through that place into the land of Israel. So I'm sharing with you, pray, the land of Israel. If you are in Israel, pray. And also all of us have to also pray to overturn what the enemy is planning. But most of the time, when God reveals things to watchers, it's normally has to do with measures that has to be taken. Prayers can overturn some of these things. But if they still want to come to pass, then the security apparatus or the Israeli Defense Forces have to mount a 24/7 surveillance on this place. Ros Hanikra, by the seaside, the waters are going to recede. There's a group called the Mujahideen. They have been ready for a long time. They are just waiting for a sign to enter into Israel and cause mass chaos. I'm going to release the other videos after this one. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and share with your family. Also encourage them to also subscribe. There are a lot of things God has shown me, and as I watch, standing on the wall, my mission here is to share for all of you, to inform all of you, to let you know what the enemy is planning, and then prepare yourself accordingly. Thank you.